tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams who need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Cowboys going up against the Patriots. So let's get you up to Foxborough as we check in with our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys
Yo, we live on
and
YouTube.
the New England Patriots. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Let's go!
On the counter, Elliott. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Two Patriots there to bring him down. This offensive unit today, they're going to need depth.
A full combo plate. Size, speed, toughness, not to mention incredible aggressiveness going and getting the football.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. This is Elliott.
Damn, I supposed to cut out.
35-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
A give to Elliott running left. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And he's going to get
Alfred Morris.
Give him a yard down to the 43. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. The give is to Elliott, and he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
And there it was right in front of us. Today's NFL, these guys nowadays, they don't just eat up space. They try and get upfield and make plays in the backfield.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Williams. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with 2nd and just 2 yards to go.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on
Come on, bruh. Hey.
Flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd, and that is incomplete.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
Prescott to throw it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Cole Beasley, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Blunt, the lone running back.
35, 20.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. And he'll get it up the middle. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Nowadays, many defensive lines are coached to play the run on their way to the quarterback, and that's exactly what they did.
Now Brady, and his throw is incomplete. Malcolm Mitchell out of the University of Georgia was the intended receiver, and it's third down. Throwing is Brady on third down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together.
Do what you do, what you do, what you
catching
can't.
the
Oh,
football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet. Did a little toe tap to stay inbounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away.
Ooh, no they ain't. They hate, but they wrote though. He wanna go for the shit, but
so it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
You said it right. They're not going anywhere.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Rolling to his right.
Fuck out
and
of
complete
here.
on the right side to Bennett. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas,
they're not going nowhere.
Terrific field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations.
So the D-line's going to spread out. 10th carry now for Elliott. Fighting through. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Don't kick that boy.
25 yards to the house. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker.
Future references. Punt the ball. Punt the ball. Punt the ball. We supposed to punt the ball.
Time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
Please.
Decision to go for it on 4th down.
All of that.
Punt
Every bit
the
of it, but
ball.
it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them.
And
Didn't
don't
happen.
quit.
Also showed confidence in the
Promise
defense.
not to quit.
They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The throw left side complete to Hogan.
Nice
They'll
pass.
get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
On play action, now Brady. He's got a man. It's Mitchell. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zone, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Blunt, the lone running back. He's going to get the football. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And Blunt, week 15, he popped over 1,000 yards for the season.
And how about that? The second time he's done it in his career. The first time was as a rookie in 2010. But don't think for a second he hasn't been doing work in the intervening years at all. He's over 5,000 yards in his career carrying the football.
And with the injuries, Gronk, Dion Lewis injured, he's had to step up.
He stepped up, assumed the load, and I think he enjoys being the guy that they put the ball in his chest 20-plus times in a game.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Slant route, caught by Edelman. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
So with that, we come upon the 2-minute warning here in the NFL on EA Sports. Now Brady throwing on second down. Screen pass to Blunt. Or shifts past him. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And now they're in the hurry up. They go play action here on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs.
I'm not trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Chris Hogan as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
Yeah, you heard it, right? You heard the exhale, and I'm taking that from their bench because finally, right before the half, they find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some points on the board. Maybe they can use that to kickstart them for the second half.
Yeah, just to get something before going into the lockers. And now in the second half, they can just tighten.
It's what they want to do, tighten down everything they're doing, and it maybe explode at the right time.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that maybe...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now
you gonna quit on me? I'm broadcasting, don't quit on me.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Final play of the half. Prescott, he's going to let it go again.
Oh, he picked.
He's here, it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Brady to throw on second down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Anthony Hitchens not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
This is brought in at the 21. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
To throw is Prescott, sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion.
Help me out, partner. Was that incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Dez.
That's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Dante Hightower. So the Patriots coming out now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Tyrone Crawford in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. On 2nd down, here's Brady. Going underneath to Blount. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. And out now come the Cowboys. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
A give to the fullback on the dive. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on third down. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on fourth down. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on fourth down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
Hey, 4th and inches. Why let your quarterback try and sneak for it? Give it to the guy who's born to fight for those tough yards. It's a fullback dive, and he just makes sure he secures the football and then plows forward to pick up the first down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Here we go.
They'll run with Elliott. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Second down following the run. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Prescott from the gun on third. He's got a man. It's Williams. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give him a first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And they're going to speed things up here. A second down throw for Prescott. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a flip pick. And it's third down. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Third and long for Prescott. And this is caught at the end. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, Prescott. This will be caught at about the 5. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, Rhoda. Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. A gain of 6 there on first. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll run it here with Blow. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Whether it's what we call an even front or an odd front, and an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the 2 defensive tackles in a 4-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business.
Back to throw. Martellus Bennett, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now because a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body to catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 52 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Love the excitement we've got going here. They just scored the touchdown. They're down by 1. How much fun is it now to figure out the possibilities? Kick the extra point and tie it. Go for 2 if they're really feeling in a gambling mood. What do you do in this situation?
Think you kick the beat. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he will get back to at least cover this. Certainly a sigh of relief there. But his offense going to be set up deep in their own territory now. Here's Prescott. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on and it's 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? In this case, they managed to get it done. Partner, he got the DB on his horse on that play. He certainly sold like it was going to be a deep route before breaking it back on the comeback towards the sideline.
Bryant, the lone receiver left. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Look at the time. He's going to go up top again, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
You just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Here's Prescott. And incomplete. The contact made
oh,
the ball
my
roam free.
God, bro. You got the...
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it.
Drop it, bro. Why you even over here?
They're going to have terrific field position.
Just drop my last pass.
They'll run it now on the gun. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Oh, I can't play like that, bro. Just go ahead and kick your field goal.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run again with Blood. And he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps it driving. Now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th
Steady
quarter.
trying to run that fucking time, bro.
They come out here in the eye. Again, here's Blood. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout.
No, you ain't savage. You trash, boy.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. Did you expect anything less from Steven Gostkowski? This guy, he's a machine out there, Charles.
Even in the clutch, the bigger the situation, the more likely that it goes right down the middle. And I think he just bailed his guys
And
out
you
in the
come.
end.
What the?
And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
No more
right
fucking
there, but
time.
obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. 1 to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
1 receiver left.